Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth Archaeological Park is located in St. Augustine, Florida. That's in the northeastern part of the state, about 45 minutes south of Jacksonville and about an hour north of Daytona Beach. They are open daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with the last ticket being sold at 5 p.m. They do have a restaurant, the Smoked Southern Barbecue Restaurant, on site, or you can bring your own snacks or lunches if you want to, and the prices are as followed. For a family of 4, it costs us about $60 to get in. This is the original site of our nation's oldest city, the area where Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon found it in 1513. And then later it was settled upon by Pedro Menendez de Aviles in 1565. This was the first successful Spanish settlement. This was 42 years before the English settled in Jamestown, Virginia. We actually did a video of Jamestown, Virginia. Make sure you check that one out if you haven't already. And another fun fact you may not know about Florida is the Spaniards called it La Florida, which is Spanish for flowers, so Florida means flowers. Now, once you buy your ticket, you're at leisure here. There's 15 acres to explore, and the first thing we did was we had to try that Fountain of Youth water. The Fountain of Youth, or the spring, is located in a spring house. It's no longer out in nature anymore. They have it protected, and they have lots of historical information in the building you can read about, and they also have cups there for you to try your Fountain of Youth water. Tastes like whale water. Yeah. Now, the next thing to do on the exhibits list is the Navigator's Planetarium and the Discovery Globe. And normally you could do both in the same day if you get in early, but we got in at the end of the day. We were on a road trip coming from South Carolina heading home, and we only had time for one to do in the afternoon, so we decided to do the Discovery Globe. Now, this is a 30-foot tall globe, and it illustrates the routes that the explorers took to and from the New World and the extent of how big Florida was at that time. So it was a really neat show. And the next fun thing to see here is all the peafowl. Now, in case you didn't know, males are called peacocks, females are called peahens, and the babies are called peachicks. We didn't see any chicks because we went in January, but it says they are normally around in the springtime. And there was beautiful white ones. I just love the males, though. They're my favorite because of all the feathers, their big feathered tail. But they're so beautiful, and they're not native to Florida. They were obviously brought here. I couldn't find anything on their website to explain why there's so many here, but obviously they were brought here. They are native to Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. So when they were brought here, I don't know, but they are all over the state of Florida now. My brother-in-law actually had one in his yard for a while, but you might, when you visit here, see him roaming around, but not just here in St. Augustine. Next, we went over to the cannon firing area. Pedro Menendez de Aviles, when he settled here in 1565, he brought 20 artillery cannons with him. So this is just a nice reenactment that they do hourly here. Ooh. And right here at the cannon show, there is a Spanish watchtower that you can go up after the show, and you get really pretty views of the river here, and the further along out there is the Atlantic Ocean. There is so much more to see here. Like, there's a blacksmith exhibit. We were there at the end of the day, so we didn't get to see that. But they also have a reconstructed Timucuan village, which those were the Native Americans that lived here before the Spaniards arrived. They also have a reconstructed church, and it talks about the Nombre de Dios. This was considered the first Christian mission that came here. So they have an old church you can go into. We definitely wish we had more time here. There's so much stuff to read about and learn about our American history, our Florida history. It's definitely worth a stop if you're in the area. And we were there, like I said, at the end of the day, and a storm was rolling in. So keep that in mind if you plan to visit here. Make sure you check the weather forecast because mostly everything here is outside. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really does help out our small channel grow, and it's free for you, so it would help us out a ton. Until next time, adventures are out there. Are you? Have a blessed day.